Hacking. The word itself sends shivers down our spines. It conjures images of unseen threats lurking in the digital shadows. We think of stolen credit cards, drained bank accounts, and the financial chaos that follows. The immediate panic and the long-term financial instability. But the true cost of hacking extends far beyond the monetary. It infiltrates our personal lives in ways we often don't anticipate. It reaches into our homes, our families, and our very sense of security. The feeling of being safe in your own home is shattered. It leaves behind invisible scars that can take years to heal, emotional wounds that are not easily mended. This is the story of the human cost of hacking, a narrative that goes beyond numbers and statistics, a story of families torn apart, lives turned upside down, and the lingering trauma that can haunt victims for years to come. The emotional toll is immeasurable. It's a story that needs to be told, a story that demands our attention and empathy, because behind the headlines and statistics are real people, real families, struggling to cope with the devastating aftermath of a cyber attack. Their lives are forever changed. We'll explore the emotional, psychological, and social consequences of hacking, the ripple effects that extend far beyond the initial breach. We'll hear from families who have lost everything and are struggling to rebuild their lives, their stories of resilience and hope, and we'll discuss what we can do to protect ourselves and our loved ones from this growing threat, practical steps and preventative measures. This is a call to action, a plea for awareness and proactive measures. It's time to stop thinking of hacking as just a financial crime. It's a multifaceted issue that affects every aspect of our lives. It's time to recognize the very real human cost of this devastating crime. Together we can make a difference. Imagine logging into your bank account and finding it empty. The shock, the disbelief, the immediate panic that sets in. Imagine years of savings gone in an instant. All your hard work, your financial planning, vanished without a trace. This is the harsh reality for countless victims of hacking, their lives turned upside down in a matter of moments. Families are left scrambling to make ends meet, their financial security shattered. The stress is immense, and the pressure is relentless. Take the story of the Johnson family, a typical family living a modest life. They lost their life savings to a sophisticated phishing scam. A single click, and their world was turned upside down. Their dreams of retirement were crushed. Years of planning and saving gone in an instant. Their children's college funds wiped out. The future they had envisioned for their kids now uncertain. They faced foreclosure on their home, the place they called their sanctuary, now at risk. The financial burden became unbearable. The weight of debt, too heavy to carry. This is just one of countless stories, each one a testament to the devastating impact of financial ruin. Hacking can lead to bankruptcy, job loss, and insurmountable debt. The ripple effects are far-reaching. It can decimate families financially, leaving them vulnerable and desperate. The sense of security completely eroded. The emotional toll of this financial devastation is often overlooked. The heartbreak, the sense of loss, is profound, but it's real, and it's heartbreaking. The scars left behind are deep and lasting. The emotional and psychological impact of hacking can be as devastating as the financial losses. Victims often describe feelings of violation, shame, and fear. They feel exposed, vulnerable, and betrayed. This trauma can manifest in many ways. Some experience anxiety, depression, or even post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Sleepless nights become the norm. Trust issues arise, making it difficult to engage in even basic online activities. The constant fear of being hacked again lingers, casting a dark cloud over their lives. Children are particularly vulnerable. Witnessing their parents' distress can be deeply unsettling. They may feel insecure and frightened, unsure of who to trust in the digital world. The emotional scars of a hacking incident can run deep and last a lifetime. Hacking is an egregious invasion of privacy. Imagine strangers rifling through your most personal emails, photos, and documents. This is the harsh reality of a data breach. Victims feel violated and exposed, their most private information laid bare. This loss of privacy can have devastating consequences. Hackers can use stolen information for identity theft, blackmail, or even revenge porn. The fear of having their personal information used against them can be paralyzing. Families can feel like they're living in a fishbowl, their every move being watched. The sense of security and privacy within their own homes is shattered. Rebuilding that trust in both the digital world and in each other is a long and arduous journey. Section 5. Lost in the legal labyrinth. The aftermath of a hacking incident often involves navigating a complex and confusing legal system. Victims may need to file police reports, contact credit reporting agencies, and deal with legal proceedings. This process can be overwhelming and emotionally draining. Many victims face an uphill battle to recover their losses and bring the perpetrators to justice. Law enforcement agencies are often ill-equipped to handle the complexities of cybercrime. The legal process can be lengthy and expensive, adding further stress and financial strain to an already difficult situation. Section 6. Fractured families. When hacking tears. Relationships apart. The stress and trauma of a hacking incident can put immense strain on family relationships. Partners may blame each other, leading to arguments and resentment. Parents might struggle to cope with their own emotions while supporting their children. The loss of trust and the constant fear can create distance and tension within the family unit. Communication breakdowns become common. The emotional toll can be significant, leading to strained relationships and in some cases even separation or divorce. Families need support and understanding to navigate these challenging times. Open communication, empathy, and professional counseling can help families heal and rebuild trust after a devastating cyber attack. Section 7. Living in fear, the shadow of cyberstalking. In some cases, hacking can escalate to cyberstalking, a terrifying form of harassment that uses technology to stalk, intimidate, and control victims. Cyberstalkers may send threatening messages, spread rumors online, or track their victims' movements. This constant fear and harassment can have a devastating impact on victims' lives. They may feel unsafe in their own homes, constantly looking over their shoulder. The emotional toll can be debilitating, leading to anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. Cyberstalking is a serious crime. Victims need to know that they are not alone and that help is available. Reporting the harassment to law enforcement and seeking support from victim advocacy groups are crucial steps in breaking free from the cycle of abuse. Section 8. Picking up the pieces, the long journey to recovery. Recovering from a hacking incident is a long and challenging process that can feel overwhelming at times. It's not just about regaining financial stability, it's about rebuilding trust, restoring a sense of security, and healing emotional wounds that may take a long time to mend. There's no quick fix, and the journey can be slow and arduous. Victims often need professional help to cope with the trauma and begin to move forward, finding ways to rebuild their lives. Therapy, support groups, and medication can provide essential support during this difficult time, offering a lifeline to those in need. It's important for families to be patient with each other and to seek help when they need it, understanding that everyone heals at their own pace. Rebuilding trust in the digital world is also crucial, as it helps prevent future incidents. This involves learning about online safety, implementing strong passwords and security measures, and being cautious about sharing personal information online, which can be a daunting task. It's a continuous process of education and vigilance, requiring ongoing effort and commitment to stay safe in an ever-evolving digital landscape. Section 9. A call to action, protecting ourselves and our families. The threat of hacking is real and growing, but we are not powerless. We can take steps to protect ourselves and our families from becoming victims. We need to be proactive, vigilant, and informed. Educate yourself and your family about online safety. Learn about common hacking tactics like phishing scams. Learn about common hacking tactics like social engineering. Talk to your children about online safety and the importance of protecting personal information. Use strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Be cautious about what you click on in emails and on social media. Keep your software updated. Install reputable antivirus and anti-malware programs. Section 10. Towards a safer digital future. Creating a safer digital world requires a collective effort. We need to demand stronger cybersecurity measures from businesses and governments. We need to support law enforcement agencies in their fight against cybercrime, and we need to continue raising awareness about the devastating impact of hacking on families. Technology companies have a responsibility to build secure products and services and to respond swiftly and transparently to data breaches. Governments need to enact and enforce stronger cybersecurity laws and provide resources to support victims of cybercrime. We can all play a role in making the digital world a safer place. By working together, we can raise awareness, promote online safety, and hold individuals and institutions accountable for their actions. Section 11. Resources and support for victims. If you or someone you know has been a victim of hacking, there are resources available to help. Organizations like the Identity Theft Resource Center and the National Cybersecurity Alliance offer support, guidance, and resources for victims of cybercrime. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out to these organizations for assistance in recovering from a hacking incident and rebuilding your life. You are not alone.